I hope some of you can remember what the hell we were doing in F1 Manager, because I certainly can't. Although apparently we're off to Austria in round 14. So that's excellent. And cool. So I'm just making sure everything is switched on. Because I had just realised a whole bunch of my USB stuff wasn't working, which is fun. But I think we're good now. So yes, welcome to Wutterspuk, to Lemon Ducky, to Sinith, to Rope Trick. Enjoy your pork tenderloin. Oh, I'd like some pork tenderloin. Have some pork tenderloin. Yeah, I mean, anyone else who's watching, I'm not scrolling up. I love you all. I don't love you all that much. But yeah, let's start doing shit. We are, of course, Brawn GP, the Formula 1 team. We are going for the first ever all-female World Drivers' Championship. We have done okay. We did get our Monaco win in one of our finest races ever. I do remember that much. Remember that Monaco race was epic. That comes after another win in Canada, which is good. We're up to the Red Bull Ring next. And we'll be off to Jeddah. So we should hopefully get Austria and Jeddah done today. In terms of cars, we are apparently doing research now. So that's nice. We are on race parts then effectively. Cars themselves. Stuff's going to break. Good to know. We have some good money in the bank. That's nice. Do we need to fix anything? Nope. 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 We're good. Chat, you need to start thinking about what F1 Manager emotes we want. I always said we'd have emotes if they announced F1 Manager 2024. And they have announced and confirmed F1 Manager 2024. Which should be good. They've also confirmed that it will have custom team mode. So we are definitely going to need to think about what custom team we want. And that will work by adding an 11th team to the grid. So we won't replace an existing team, which is obviously what we had to do with the mod to get Brawn. It will add an 11th team into the grid. So maybe finally this is how a certain American actually in some way gets back into F1. But yeah, so we will need to be thinking about what team we want to do for that. But let's get going, shall we, and do some stuff. So we have Austria in 17 days. We have rear wing research. How is that going to affect us? So let's have a look at what research we've done already. No chassis yet. We've got 2 rear wings, no side pods. Let's do one more rear wing then. Next ATR is 26 days. We're going to get one more of everything, so that's 4. So whatever we've got left, we need to divide by 4. So that's going to be a 0.6 probably. And then we go with maybe less. 0.6 is fine actually. 31 divided by 4, let's go, that's roughly what? 7? In terms of things we want to hit, we know we're losing low speed for 30, medium speed for 20, and high speed for 10. We're just losing 10 off airflow. So low speed is really where we want to be optimizing around then these things. Drag reduction and everything else I'm less fussed about. We already have good stuff on those. Airflow we might want to get some on, but I suspect we want to see if we can squeeze out a bit more around like that. Maybe go down to like that. Let's go with that. And that'll do us. And we can have 3 engineers, why not? Live a little, Have 4 if you want. Gets that going. Front wing is done. How are we looking on front wing? That was 2 as well, so let's get another one of them in. You can have 6. You can have 8. We are looking at low speed and medium speed hits, slight high speed hits, the same really as other ones. Again, brake cooling, we're not really getting any negatives on that. I think maybe we just do... I mean, we're going to get 1 in that, so we can drive that right down. Still going to give us 0.01. And that's probably the sweet spot. Bunch of engineers. Cool. Continue. Oh, well done, Carol. I see Carol level up. So that is suspension research. How are we looking on that? Suspension's on 2. Let's get that on to 3 as well. We don't have any major changes in suspension though, so or in chassis. Let's do one more suspension because then it's done. How many are we getting in on this? 2. So let's go suspension. You get 5. Get 8. Probably just balanced. Is there a tea of the day? There is not a tea of the day. I'm mostly drinking an Earl Grey at the moment. And I've got canned cherry Coke. I'm trying to be better about drinking wine during the week as well. I need to get back down the gym and start losing some weight again. So that's the plan for later in the week, which I'm not looking forward to. I think we'll probably leave it balanced. Okay, balanced. Yeah, it's mostly just Earl Grey at the moment. I quite like Earl Grey in the evenings. It's quite a nice, mellow evening tea. Low stock on car parts, are we? Got 3 of those. Three, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4. So we could do with another chassis. We'll probably need it. Let's build ourselves one more chassis. Besides, it's not like someone isn't going to ram themselves into a wall. Do another chassis, we'll probably need it to tell to James Valves. What the fuck were Williams thinking? Like, speaking as a team boss of 10 years tenure, I could tell them they needed more fucking chassis. I don't think we've got any major changes to any of that either, so I think this will just be a straight pass-through. Yeah, we'll just go balanced. Ooh. Yeah, but when does... Oh, that's really annoying. Because that's actually badly timed. Like... I mean, we will get benefit out of it. It's not as much as we could. Right, chat, I need you to work out what 45 days from the 22nd of August is. Because that's when this shit is going to expire. And we're going to need to do some maths when we start doing some projects. Of October. Cool, good to know. Right, performance targets. Reach Q3. Go reach Q2. Qualifying position of 7th. Finish position's fine. Quali streak. Finish streak. Okie dokie. Let's do this. Austria.
Welcome along to the spectacular setting of Austria. We're back from the summer break with topped up tans. Vacation, though, is now over, and it's time to get serious.
Right. Car parts. Engine onto that one. ERS onto that one. Gearbox onto that one. Car parts. Engine onto that one. ERS onto that one. And yeah, you can go on that gearbox, it's fine. Good morning, Apathy Sloth. And good evening to you, Minpin Kitty. Okay, so they're all done. Car setup. We are in Austria. Austria, give me some Austria stuff. Five, 13, 19, 310, 0.8. Bit easy on that. Kikuchi. We want to be on 5, 13. 19, 310, 08. Run plan. Driving options. It's ready for everything, I think. Hello, Cecilia. How you doing? No, that feeder's not going to give you food. I have literally just given you dinner. Maybe you should concede that there is at least 15 minutes of your life where you don't need feeding, and that 15 minutes is probably now. Go. Go. Yeah, I mean, or you could, yeah, that streaming time is the perfect time to have a big poo in the litter box behind me. That's a really good way of doing it. Yeah, you go for that, Cecilia. Well, everyone will love listening to you do that. Right. Avoid. Avoid. Right, who do we think is going to spin off in our traditional... No, as it is our tradition. Kikuchi or Richter? And yeah, you need to think about emotes, chat. Like, what emotes are we having for this? I feel like we need a bonk emote. Like a bonk emote would be good. It's fine. It's not on fire. Need King of Monaco. Yeah, we go with the King of Monaco. I am the King of Monaco. Tis true. Leighton Orient schemed F1 car. Well, we'll go with Leighton House as a possible team for our custom team. Right, she's on a great. We know you tend to get overexcited about that, Kikuchi, so... yeah, 80 is not great. Right, so we want... For Kikuchi, she is on a great, a good, great, great, good. So that gives her 5, 5, 13, 5, 1, 9, 3, 10, up to 1. For the rest of the session. Liz, what you're looking at? 81. It's equally not great. So that gives you feedback of great. You got an optimal in that, it's always nice to see. Great, good, optimal, great, good. So you are recommended to go up to 6, 13, 5, 1, 9, down to 2, 9, 5, and then leave that where it is. Okay, pop. Podcast emote for Napoleon. Yeah, could do. The thing is, Leighton House is actually, the team is actually named after a Japanese real estate firm. I don't know the history behind why it's called that, but... Oh shit, I didn't send them out. Chat, you didn't tell me I hadn't sold my team out. I've just fucked that, haven't I? Sitting there watching the cars roll round and not thinking about the fact that I've not actually told mine to go out and join them. How's the team going? We're doing okay. We are holding on to a championship lead. Liz Richter is one of the best drivers, or still up and coming, but like one of the great drivers in the game. I don't think we've regretted putting Kikuchi in his seat. She's doing well. Yeah, we're in 2034. And yeah, welcome to the stream, Only Wolfpack. So yeah, we're doing okay. Ideally, I want us to win it this season because obviously my suspicion is F1 Manager 2024 is going to come out in July. Get about 1.5 years into my campaigns and restarting. I think a lot of it comes down to giving yourselves goals. Yeah, I've kind of fucked this, haven't I? That's my own fault. Well, actually, I blame you, chat, for not telling me I hadn't sent my drivers out. Career's playing out. But this is AlphaTauri. This is AlphaTauri reskinned. Nice. Right, well, we're going to have to send them out on this setup just to get the final pip. So, I blame you for this, chat. It's all your fault. Nothing to do with me. It's about a third or fourth sequential objective in the run. It's something like 500 in. Yeah, we're over 600 hours into this single save now. So yeah, we did McLaren first. Win championship McLaren. Then we did first female world champion with Sophia Flörsch, who's the only real life female driver in the game. Guys, don't crash into each other. Then we shifted to AlphaTauri with the objective of going all female. Call in. And yeah, now we're questing after both the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors with a literally all-female team. Every role is filled by a woman. And debating on who to replace Nick with is, for me, Yuki season I haven't gotten scored to like 50 more points. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is, well, I mean, I'll show you after this. You'll see, we'll give you a look at which drivers are great in 10 years' time. Right, so that's not amazing. Okay, so we're looking at, for Liz, she is now a great, a bad, an optimal, a good, and an optimal. So, setup-wise, allegedly, that means we're pushing her to a 5-5, a 13-5, a 305, and a 30. Oh, still drives us out of the range on that, though. That has to be there. I reckon that. Run to the end. So run to the end. Kikuchi. Yeesh, yeah, not bad, not great either. You are looking at a great, a bad, great, a great, and an optimal. So allegedly for Kikuchi, we want to be going 295 and 025. That does push her in the ranges. Okay. Go with that. Give that a go. Only Woolpat, thank you for the follow. With Nick, I want to try and keep and see if he could actually do something. He's given more of a chance, but even on low attack and rarely defend, he still somehow ends up outbreaking himself. Yeah, I mean, like, I think one thing I've found with this game is you just also some drivers you just bounce off in terms of the way you end up building cars or setting up. Like, not forgetting that Piastri, the game did Piastri massively dirty in its first version. Like, because obviously we started at McLaren and had him at McLaren, and like the amount of swearing I was doing about him, he just about made it through season 1 with me, then we binned him off. I take it you have all seen the Ligier April Fool they did about re-entering F1 complete with images of their car liveries, because I am legitimately tempted with F1 2024, F1 Manager 2024, to now do a Ligier team with and we race as Ligier and we run with those liveries, because the livery was filthy good. I think I put it on the Discord, didn't I? The game's going to pause slightly. Let me see if I can put it up. Or it'll pause for you. It won't pause for me. The game's being weird again. Yeah, if you go into the F1 campaign channel on the Discord, it's in there. I dumped in the screenshot from Facebook. They did it as a Facebook thing. That's a great. We'll let them run with that. I don't think we're going to get better than whatever those setups are. I might actually drop the Ligier press office a line and say, hey, I'm thinking of the F1 Manager 2024 with those liveries. Do you want to send me at least a fucking hat or something? I will happily wear a Ligier's hat on stream. Soothing sound of F1 engines. Yeah, it's something quite sort of ASMR about the engines just going around the track. But yeah, I really like those Ligier fake liveries. What's the renewing contracts and drivers asking for 4 times their original price? Yeah, it slightly seems to depend on when you ask them. The funny thing with it, though, is you can definitely get to a point where even the AI can't meet the requirements. Because I still think that's how Lando ended up without a drive in this. I've been to an F1 weekend, the volume is very much not soothing. Well, it's better than it was. 3 years on 8 million is not bad for Yuki. I'd absolutely pay 3 years on 8 million for Yuki. It's worth remembering the driver stuff doesn't come out of your cap, which is quite useful. I would probably, if I were you, I'd be partnering Yuki with an up-and-coming driver. So I'd be getting Yuki, and then, I mean, you can see who's on the grid here, 10 years in. If Pocher hasn't got a seat yet, you want to give Pocher a seat. But yeah, I'd be pulling someone up from F2 to race alongside him. Especially whilst you're still growing the team, because at that point you're more concerned with like one driver doing well than both drivers doing well. Because like, I mean, like Yuki gets good. Better than he has any right to be. $89.90, yeah, that's fine, we'll take that. Could be better, but... Right, get in there on some softs. We know we need driver prep. Isn't it over 96 for her? Oh, I can't remember. I think we're in the golden zone. Let's just send them out for one. Put them in. Right, come on back in. Somehow got Yuki in 2023, a 4th place race. It was raining. Yeah, I just wasn't having a good time. Yeah, well, one of my achievements, isn't it Yuki I won Monaco with? Chat, I can't remember. Yeah, Lawson ends up good. Still on the grid, obviously here. I think Yuki. Who did I get? Who was the first driver we had at Alpine? I thought that was Yuki. I thought we started. Yuki was the driver we kept at Alpine when we shifted over and grabbed Richter off of McLaren Reserve. Which is still the podium. Yeah, that's the downside of it, is you lose all the nice podium animations. No one's ever allowed to take their helmets off either. I feel like for 2024 they should at least give us something where you can kind of get a better presentation in some way. Yeah, I'm not sending them out as it's P3. Sorry, not Alpine, AlphaTauri. I'm getting confused. I've played Alpine off stream. Wasn't Joe our first driver at AlphaTauri? Yeah. I'm getting confused with my off-stream games versus my on-stream games. So we had Joe at AlphaTauri, and I have won stuff with Yuki on other saves. I think I took him to Ferrari. Did quite well for me. Yeah, I mean, make your own team. And again, like genuinely chat, you need to start thinking about what we do, what we play as. I mean, obviously my personal preference would be Leighton House. But we do have that Ligier. We could do Ligier. We'll definitely do Ligier if they're going to send me gear to play as Ligier. But I think that's unlikely. I feel like we should do some one of the classic teams. We could do Lola. A Lola run. Go Onyx. Finally get Andrea Moda. The F1 win that that team so very much didn't deserve. Good evening, Pangolino. Good evening, Paul BM. Who were the other suggestions that we had the other day? Classic retro teams that no longer exist. Like at all. Independent teams. So not teams that have been rebranded into other things. Teams that just legitimately no longer exist. Privateer teams. Brabham? Could be fun. So I think what was interesting as well, so from what the bits I've garnered from watching a couple of Frontier talks, the original Mercedes technically, that's true. Custom team is going to add an 11th team to the grid. So that's interesting. You are going to be able to create random drivers at launch, like when you create your team. You're also going to be able to set a difficulty level, i.e. like you can create a team that's a rich team, you can create a team that is a middling team, or you can create a team that's a poor team in terms of facilities and work your way up. That adds a lot. Tyrrell, yeah, there you go, Tyrrell. Yeah, one of the Lotuses became Alpine. The other Lotus was the original Lotus was bankrupt. Oh, she's in hers. Hers is 92. That's right. Oh, good. 2/3 through my first season. How do I stop getting so many pit issues? Let them rest more.
Qualifying is coming up, and the drivers
and
will be ready
ask Rope Trick on
and raring
Discord
to
talk you through how to set your fucking pit practice things.
It might be tempting to prioritize.
I definitely think they've upped the amount of pit issues you got in the last patch, which is annoying. Right, so we are on race parts here. I think we will race on that engine. Go on the gear, new gearbox. Go on that engine. ERS. And that gearbox. Save. Thankfully, all of the AI seems to have issues too. Yeah, honestly, I think they've kind of tweaked it too far the wrong way in terms of pit stop issues. What effect does a short track have on the race? More laps. It's the main impact. Because races tend to try and average out to a certain distance. So you end up with more laps. Anything else we need to change? Don't think so. Let's go, go, go. Holy shit, is it not raining? Has Rope Trick not screwed us for once? Grip is high, rubber's normal. Actually, we can probably go out. Let's just get out. Let's roll the dice. Nobody come out, nobody come out. Fuck off, game. It's basically our time's screwed. Damn it. Send them both out again now. So higher portion of the track have DRS. So DRS varies from track to track, basically. So some tracks have a fair bit of DRS. Some tracks don't. So Austria is actually, like you can see, there's one big long section there, and there's one there, and there's one there. Austria has 3 sections of DRS. Bet she's not going to qualify through this now. Whereas Monaco only has 1. That's really fucking annoying, that is. Forgot I made a really powerful cornering car at Monaco, so this time is really good. Yeah, I mean, one thing you can do is use different parts for different tracks. I never really bother. I can't be asked to micro the game that much. But certainly if you're playing it on high difficulties, you can. That's really fucking annoying, that is. She should not be that low. Oh well. It's your fault, that is, Liz. Slightly better performance this time, please, Liz. That should put her through. It's just annoying because it means we've burned another set of softs. Split strategy time. Yeah, might well be. Might well be. Because obviously my preference would have been to do Q2 on used softs. But it is what it is. Ugh. Do we burn the extra set of softs? I think we have to go on useds. Try and pull up the grid. I really wish at this stage you could kind of go, actually, I want to have a look at what my race strategy is going to be. Like, just at least tell me what I used last year. Yeah, we need 8. Well, she's got a clean lap anyway. That's a bad time. Are we really going to get away with that? One thing you'll notice, Wolfpack, is look how close all of these times are. That's not bad. She got second row on useds. Second row on old softs is not bad. I'll forgive her that. Could cheese it by saving running Q3 and checking strat. Yeah, I mean, it could do. We got away with it.
The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
Let's give it a go. Yeah, look, this is a rare sunny race. Rope Trick hasn't screwed us. Okay, yeah, it was the right decision because we're going to want to go soft, mid, medium, softs. Liz can stretch that. Kikuchi can't. She generally... Do we start her on mediums on the basis she's up against slower cars at the back? So, I mean, they're not that much slower because it's so close on the grid, but... Let's play a safe race with her. We'll only run a one light. She can push. Not yet, actually. We'll wait for ERS. She's running the DRS zones. Liz will run like that. And we'll push from the start. We'll give it a go. At least they're not on
the Austrian mountains, the grid is now set
pit clash now.
71 laps of the Red Bull Ring. There's certainly been a buzz around the Mercedes driver this weekend.
P3 is a decent starting position, and they should get a good haul of points if they play the race right.
The crowd are ready, the cars are ready. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay. Everyone else is starting on mediums. Okie dokie. Of course she runs wide, because why wouldn't she? This game hates us. Oh, fuck off, game.
Now the Alpha Tauri's been involved in an incident.
Give over. Why does it always do this to us on first race on stream? It's like the game's designed to try and deliberately fuck you on the first time you race after a save load.
Here among the Austrian mountains, it's the race we've all been waiting for.
One thing that's interesting, by the way, is their tyre strategy might well have changed.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Hasn't, but sometimes the AI will change its strategy between those gaps. Yeah, the main problem is that the DRS periods are kind of screwing us. Because they're counteracting the fact that we're on softs. And everyone's so close together. Go on, Liz. Oh, that's Kikuchi. Go on, Kikuchi. Yeah, maybe starting on mediums was the strategy here. You crashed.
Let's see what happened there. Now the Alpha Tauri involved here. There's the opening. And the Alpha Tauri... Something's happened. Looks like the Alpine.
Ella?
Now here, we're taking turn 6. Not a lot of wiggle room here.
Ooh, stay out my way.
Has to be said, that was pretty risky. Who was at fault? Well, there'll definitely be fingers being pointed.
Yeah, this frickin' DRS train has really screwed us on the tyres. Go on, Liz. Sonoda and Dragovic are away. They gapped us. I mean, they can DRS shuffle, which will help. And we're closing up. Problem is we're well off tyre curve. I think it's going to be a great race for us. If I'm honest. I mean, Kikuchi's doing good. Slowly bringing our way back up the grid. Yeah, I think we bring her in now. We're just dropping back on Sonoda. I mean, we are holding up the rest, which is not the end of the world. I think we are effective on a double medium strategy now. I mean, she can pull that off because she will overperform our tyres. So maybe we just gamble and see if she can overperform the tyres. Short bonkers sit and another pair of softs and hards for an overcut on snow. I mean, yeah, maybe that would have been the other viable strategy. I think she can stretch on those mediums if we don't push the tyres, because she will overperform them. Kikuchi's sufficiently far ahead, actually, that we can just tell her to not do that. She's going to be getting DRS off of everyone, which is really going to be helping her. There's a couple of hards in there. They might be going end of race. Sonoda's really stretching those mediums. Fuck is Sonoda doing? 24% mediums. Dude. Try not to pop. He must have really ragged those mediums. I'm not sure that's necessarily helped him. Piastri's on softs. Could be going double softs, but he is burning those tyres. Now we're above curve, so she is on curve. She can get softs again. And Kikuchi's well on for a softs on final stint. So not our greatest race, because we're not going to get double points off of this. She's doing okay. I mean, ultimately this is all experience for Kikuchi, who then probably runs wide, of course, the moment I say that. Why wouldn't she?
Let's take a closer look. Now the Alpha Tauri involved here. That's...
Oh, it could be worse. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right. She's going to make her softs. If they're coming in now, they're going on mediums. Anyone coming in now is coming out on mediums. So we might get away with this. Helga can drag her around. We should have brought Kikuchi in last. Actually, no, we're probably better off. We can bring her in. We've got time. We can double stack. Spielberg is one of my favourite race weekends to attend. Way better managed logistically than Spa or Vandervoort. Never been. Really should go. Fucking 5-second pit. Piss off. Oh, okay. Right, out in 10th. Well, not bad pit times. Right, anyone who hasn't pitted... Yeah, they're all going distance on hards. Okay, race on. The main issue is we're going to have to run light at some point. Let's do it now. Do it now while we're getting the DRS off of people. .5 we should be able to make up. You can see the difference in tyre quality there. We were running her on aggressive. Kikuchi's already on the same percentage tyre.
The opportunity begging to be taken. And the AlphaTauri manages to get by.
This is the thing, is can we make up that gap? And I think we will. Doohan's actually kind of helping us here. Yeah, we now got DRS. Oof. Ooh, who crashed? Who crashed?
And we've had a crash on track.
Mick! Bonk!
Oh, that's quite an impact between them. And thankfully, after that, it seems the drivers are okay.
That might help Kikuchi. Still don't think she's going to make the points, but she'll finish better. We can give her a little nudge. Yeah, Crawford's just picked up a 5-second penalty. Yeah, I don't think she's going to get herself points, but... Liz is going to get a podium out of this, I think.
Now we should be able to take a look here. Now the AlphaTauri involved here. It's there for the taking.
I don't think she's going to make up 10 seconds on Sonoda, but she's up there now. If Kikuchi pulls off one more place, she gets points. She's going to get points. Because Crawford's got a 5-second penalty to come. She's got fastest lap. You go, girl. Oh, come on. Seriously? Fucking Piastri. Yes, she's got him on the line. She's got him on the line. Oh, Liz, you star. Took him on the last corner. Nicely done. Unlucky Kikuchi. That's an 11th place once you allow for the 5-second penalty, I think. Maybe not. She might stay 12th. But that's alright. That's alright for her.
The Alpine driver really delivered an incredible...
Yeah, I mean, she got fastest lap. I mean, credit where it's due. So Liz still firmly at the top of the drivers. Oh, we're clinging on at the top of Alpha. Merc pulled some points back there. We are clinging on at the top there. Alpine winning that helped us out. It remains close. It remains close, chat. Oh, one of our Cardassians leveled up. Is Theo worth it? Well, if we have a look at drivers, so if we go scouting, so we're in 2034. That's your current ratings on drivers in 2034. So realistically, if you want to pick up a driver, you want to be picking up one of those top 4 to stick alongside Yuki. So that's really where you want to be looking for drivers. Yeah, I mean, 5 seasons at 1.8 mil, because he's not going to ask for a pay rise. Does have a giant head, that's the only thing you've got to worry about. What's with that neck? It's because of the art pack we're using is not quite aligned for them. So some have like a massive neck. Looks like got a massive neck. Might have had some parts fail on the car after that race. Just getting a feeling we might need some fresh parts there. Right, so we need a new front wing there. Everything else is operational at least. Front wing, you can now finally go onto your front wing 4s. I'm going to go on to rear wing 4s. Go on to underfloor 4. Go on to suspension 4. So now both cars are running on max parts. Apart from side pods? No, we only did side pods to 3. I think we will shift her. It's high risk, so we got a lot of race out of it. Right, so where does that leave us in parts manufacture? We're going to need a new rear wing. It's 28th of August. Might need a new underfloor. Let's build a rear wing and an underfloor. We can probably then play it by ear. I think that might be okay. Check facilities. Oh no, the weather center's ruined, chat. How will we know what the weather's going to be? It's so useful to us. And when's ATR? ATR is after this race. Okay, so that's fine. I feel like even Rope Trick won't have made it rain in Saudi Arabia. How people's looking stats wise. A couple more points on accuracy for Kikuchi, that's good. And there's only picked up one improvement overall, and that's an accuracy. But she's doing okay. Carol's smoothness points up, that's nice. Her adaptability is awful. Okay, we will also reach Q2. We will qualify above 8th. Qualifying streak of 0-2 of 8th. Finish position streak of 8th. Hot streak target 2, that's fine. That's all good. Pit crew training, they're all exhausted. Guys, just literally go home and eat pizza for a month. Let's do it.
We're here in Jeddah, where the tension is boiling.
Not a sprint, that's nice. Car parts, engine, to that. ERS. So get you onto your practice parts. Over there. To that. To that. To that. Guess the question is going to be whether we buy it as a new engine or not. Car setup. We are in Saudi Arabia. So that gives us 7, 11, 9.1, 3.5, and 0. Get out there. Do some driving. So 7, 11, 9.1, 3.5, and 0. Everyone's good. Let's do it. Go, go. Show me the money, ladies. Yes, your tyres are cold, I get it. They won't be cold for long, don't worry. You crashed.
Now the Alpha Tower.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, and a fairly substantial crash there. And all it can take is one mistake. One momentary lapse.
What engine supply was this? Well, we've been running with random... Oh, she's on fire. Jesus. Yeah, that's a reload. Not an engine that catches fire would be my recommendation. I want to see what the damage was, though, before we do. Damn, she was, like, fully out. Yeah, we have been altering engine suppliers between seasons, so in engine values. My general advice is I like to go with something that's got good speed but also good reliability, and I'll sacrifice top-end speed in return for reliability because I can generally manage my parts better. And it means I get through less engines, less things like that than the opposition do, which means my engines are better over the course of the season. So it kind of depends on how obsessed you are with finishing first. From memory, in Season 1, we tended to go with... I can't remember. We used to quite like the Ferrari engines. I think we won the championship as McLaren Ferrari, if I remember. We stuck a pony in the back. Did we? I'm pretty certain we did, didn't we? We ran it on. We won the championship with McLaren running pony engines. Does entirely rebuild car after putting outcome under the limited changes under a red flag? Sadly not. Where are we? We are in Saudi Arabia. Yes, your tyres are cold, I get it. Did say your tactics, didn't I? Right, hopefully we get decent ratings on this. Because I don't really like fiddling a lot at Saudi Arabia, giggity. I mean, you say great, Kikuchi, but we know what your version of great is, and it's 80%. Okay, 92. I will let you have that. That does fall into the category of stuff we will just race with. So, yes, go for it. Just get out there and try not to slam into any walls. Liz? Talk to me. 84, we can improve on 84. So for Liz, we are going with... She's on... So we're in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. And we are looking at... a good, a great, an optimal, a great, and a good. Which is allegedly, we go up to 7.5, go down to 10.5, we go up to 0.5. That's not going to be right because of that traction. But if it knocks in the other stuff, we'll make a change in P2. So just go out there and race. Go. It is very satisfying, just the sound of those cars. And I agree that, like, real-life Formula 1 cars, loud. How worn is this engine? Very worn. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Like, we will run them on less. It's like 19%. It's not even on fire yet. It's not even smoking yet. This engine isn't even smoking yet. Like, when they're smoking engines, then I'll worry about it. But yeah, that does not sound like a healthy engine, I'll give you that. How's her engine doing? Yeah, she's got 24%. It's loads. Everyone's got loads of engine left. Don't know what anyone's worrying about. I'm hoping that Liz comes back with a decent rating on this. We know, I think we're probably going to have to change it at least one more time. so that's good. We'll let her run to the end because we'll change that in the gap. There's no point changing it now. Right, in you come, everyone. Yeah, see, people are changing out parts this race, so we'll see what happens. Right, so we want... So she's fine on car setup, so she can just run the distance. Whereas Liz, we need to change your setup, Liz. So that has come back as good, great, great, good, bad. Allegedly, we're going to go for 6.5, 11.5, 9.1, 350, and 0. Maybe. Maybe. Run the distance and we'll pull her in early if we need to. There you go, ladies. Don't blow up. Try not to hit any walls. Loads of stuff. Like, you're fine. Nothing's on fire. Honestly. Overreacting. Now, hopefully Liz gives us a good rating here. Should do, I think. Something wrong with the car? I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with the parts that are in your car, Kikuchi. We couldn't really list up where to start. That would be tricky. To make things easier, could you instead just list out all the things that work with the car instead? Yes, quite possibly. That would likely be quicker. Yay, we got an optimal. Nice. So basically that should mean by the end of this practice, because we know we need to get her to 92 and anything like 90 is fine for Kikuchi. So like anything over 85 is fine for Kikuchi, I think. So yeah, we should just be able to push them out for a token practice and leave it at that, which will be nice. They've definitely both got decent tyre wear, which is useful as well. Yay, go Soph. I mean, it's practice, but still. Yay, go Soph. I mean, yeah, driver prep 95, driver prep 100. I think they're ready for the race, guys. And you can come back in. And you can come back in. Don't hit anything. Just get around the track, get back in again. Thank you very much, ladies. Yeah, so he's going to drive straight into the wall. Didn't we have one where someone managed to crash just literally coming out of the pit lane? I'm sure we did. I can't remember who, but I'm sure we had someone go straight into the... It was probably Piastri, let's be honest. The big debate is going to be whether we give Liz an extra engine or not. I'm genuinely in two minds. If we were going to do it, we'd need to do it soon. But I think we might also be quite close to the cost cap this year. It sort of comes down to whether we're going to win this. Like, I'm deliberately not going all out to try and win it this season, because I think next season is actually our better bet for this. Don't know. It's tricky. So one other thing to keep in mind is expectations management. You don't want to overperform your season targets too much. Yeah, I mean that's the thing as advice for Wolf. Yeah, like don't overperform too much in season 1. You want to slightly overperform because then you get some bonuses, but your targets will always be set on your performance. They won't take into account whether you got a bit lucky on some results or not. So the worst thing you can actually do is have two expectations that are too elevated. When you're still just trying to build the team out, it makes a huge difference. Yeah, so everyone's in their zones they can get into, so that's fine.
There's tension in the air today, so it must be time for qualifying.
The session will be divided into Q1, Q2...
Right. See, if we run on that engine, we've got one more set of practices out of that engine. So let's run on the fresh engine. And then what we need to do before next stream is decide whether we're going to buy Liz a new engine or not. We'll need to crunch some maths. It's because she slammed, because of her crash earlier in the season, she damaged her engine. Maybe we have to. I don't know, decisions. Right, qualifying. Let's go. Normal high, you can get out. Try not to run wide this time, please. Nobody else come out. Oh, Mick, you might have screwed us there. Maybe not. Kikuchi needs to go again. Yeah, I think they both got screwed a bit there. Liz is going to be okay. Kikuchi might be alright with that time. Maybe. Such a shitty qualifier, this one. I think she's going to get through just. Yeah, she's fine. Don't think she'll make it through P2, but we'll put her on fresh. See if Liz can qualify on used. It's just such a hot luck qualifying track. Not convinced. Might as well send her out again. Liz should get through on her useds. Oh, good work, Kikuchi. That should put her through. That should put both of them through. Why is it a qualifying pain? It doesn't have a lot of straights, and that means there's not a lot of places where the cars will pull over and get out of the way when you're on a flying lap. So if you hit traffic on a flying lap, the percentage chance of the AI being good enough, like properly getting out of the way to not screw your times, is actually pretty low. So it's just, and you can see it impacting the AI as well. Look at some of the AI's qualifying times. Should be alright here, I think. Gonna be close. Yes! Good work, ladies. Oof. So close. Also, the other problem we've got is other people are driving on better engines and parts us now. They've changed out parts. Right, both drivers can have fresh softs for this. Go. So yeah, like these bits here, like the AI is not great at getting out of the way on them. Oh, fuck off. Should we have a look at the smash?
Here we are then, reaching turn 13.
Bonk.
And that's the moment the car plows into the...
There's a turn there, Kikuchi. turn the wheel when you get to that corner. The lady is not for turning, yeah. Good evening, Zaraness. You join us as we try and watch Kikuchi not slam her car into the wall. Not a great time. We'll send them both out again, there's no reason not to. Clean run for Liz. Pretty clean run for Kikuchi. That might be front row, because isn't Mick on a penalty for new parts? Yeah, he is. So that's a Yuki Liz front row.
The time has almost come.
Right. Absolutely. You can pull that off as well. We can't push her, but she can pull it off. Someone's going to slam into a wall at some point on this race. So we'll under fuel. Good evening, Rope Trick. Or good morning for you. King's Rook, sorry. Push on the start. You just drive. YOLO, let's do this.
The drivers are lined up on the grid. We're now moments away from this, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Go on, Les. Done by Williams, it's embarrassing. You're going to get done by Williams, stay on standard. Don't get dropped by a Williams. I mean, the issue is everyone's on fresh parts. Problem is we're just out of DRS range, which is annoying. On the other hand, Hauger will pass us. And then we'll have DRS range on him. Jesus, Doohan's burning those softs. He's on a 2-stop. Hauger's burning his as well. I feel slightly better about that though. It's annoying that we're just outside DRS. If Hauger overtakes us and we get a Hauger, I think we get a DRS chain with him going, then we'll be back in range quick enough. Yeah, I mean, he's ragged those tyres. It's fine, Hauger can drag us round. Can post share with the double,
Let's
though.
have a look at that. Now this was on the straight. The opportunity's there.
Oh, give him credit for that move.
Says thank you very much.
Jesus. Takes us on one side, then dives in and takes Hauger on the other side. Credit where credit's due. That's a filthy move. But I think we've just done the same.
Now the Alpha Tauri involved here. Can they squeeze by? And they made that look very easy indeed.
Some serious overtakes going on in this race. This is going to end in a massive pile-up, isn't it? I mean, if those two could take each other out, I'd be happy. Let's do a push. Yeah, we've dropped Montoya. It was worth it because I knew post-share was fast. So essentially we got to leverage off the fact that he's fast. Now we're in DRS range on Doohan.
Here's the replay. The gap opens up for them. And the Alpha Tauri manages to get by.
It's not a healthy tyre, Doohan. He's got to be pitting, surely. I mean, otherwise he's absolutely rinsed that tyre. He's pushing on that tyre. You can't be running that at 30% tyre. Dude. Don't be such a dick. Oh, Kikuchi! And we've just missed the fucking pit. Why'd you have to ruin everything? Why would you do this to us?
And here we've got a yellow flag. Right, so this was the fourth corner. And ends up making contact with the barrier.
Why would you do that? You were running so
It'll be
well.
important now to ensure that any debris is cleared from the scene.
Oh, annoying. Dragovic picks a pitch up issue is nice though. Good evening, the Lurking Dragon. I mean, we are going to make the end of the race. There is that.
Right then, we can take a look now. Now the Alpha Tauri involved here. It's certainly inviting. And we've got a new race leader.
I need to do that now. We're not going to gap Doohan. Just kind of the goal, but... Someone is crashing here.
Now we can see what happened. Along the straight here.
There's no way
They
all
decide
4
to
of these
give it a
cars
go.
finish this race.
And the AlphaTauri manages to get by.
It's 0.3 basically. That should be alright. Some people on softs, they're going to be doing double softs. Post shares away. I think he's on a brand new engine, so. Yeah, he's flying. Jesus. Lucky if we can stay in DRS on him. Yeah, it's not. We're going to have to give her a new engine. We're going to need to give her a new engine. I mean, they're on fresh parts, but... we'll be lucky to get 5th in this, I think.
Right, let's have a look now. Around turn 3. The opportunity begging to be taken. Let's take a closer look. Heading down the straight, there's the
Instead of just
opening.
putting one of the mechanics out and pedaling and making rum noises. Well, Kikuchi might actually be at that point after that smash. You're right, buddy. Really nice if you two could just slam into each other. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, Napoleon's having a snooze on the windowsill. He's basically telling me he wants snuggles. Not looking good on tyres for anyone. Final lap. Go. YOLO.
Now we should be able to take a look here. Now the Alpha Tower.
Oh, sneaks round.
It's there for the taking. Up into third and contending for a podium place.
YOLO. Well, I mean, we lost Kikuchi, but third I'll take. I'll take third. That's going to be painful, though. Let's have a look at what state our car's in.
And that will definitely be a day to forget.
I mean, Liz is pretty locked in for the Drivers' Championship at this point. That ended okay for us. Because Merck finished too low down to really capitalise on it. Makes me laugh seeing, like, man, McLaren, man, what do you do? Like, all those championships I won for you. Ferrari in 10th. Oh, get ready for the painful bit, chap. That's never a good sign. It's not so much a car as just a rear wing and some underfloor. Oh, we're going to need to build some parts. This is the painful bit. It's not a car, it's an exhibit for Time Team, yeah. Oh, she killed the engine. Just killed another gearbox. That's a second DRS as well. Oh, that sucks so bad. I'm gonna have to get her a new ERS. Can't see her getting through the rest of the season on a single gearbox, but maybe. Gearboxes are cheap when you're not buying everything else. Look how low we are already. She's not getting a new engine. She's absolutely not getting a new engine. We're not making any more parts either. How many races left? Lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We should be alright on parts now. We'll make it on parts. We will. I just think nobody's getting new ones. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. What's the gaffer tape budget look like? Yeah, I know. We are hitting that point. Frightening. Low morale? No shit, well don't slam the car into the fucking wall then. I'll tell you exactly whose fault that is. Ooh, Michiko's still holding on to that lead in that one. Andrea's well away in F3. Could theoretically still hit a point where a female driver wins every tier of the championship.